Paultons Park is one of the UK's top theme parks, and with it being home to over 70 rides and attractions, there is no wonder it is so popular. However, today we're going to count down the top 10 rides at Paultons Park. Starting off at number 10, we have Farmyard Flyer, and no matter whether you want to take a flight quite literally like no other, or you are just looking for another amusing family attraction, then this new for 2022 coaster is just for you. The only thing is, however, it is not all easy flying, because along your 2-lap journey around this 1950s inspired farmyard, not only will your plane drop, twist and turn, but it will also encounter many farmyard animals and retro aviation theming, creating an unforgettable family ride that I would feel wrong not putting on our top 10 list. From a crazy flight around a 1950s farmyard to a ride on our half cat, half caterpillar, for our number 9 position, we have Critters Creek's Caterpillar Coaster, and despite it looking like a pretty tame family ride, trust me when I say it is far from that. With as long as you manage to get one of the back 3 rows, you getting chucked out of your seat, whipped around the bends, and dragged over those airtime hills within its figure of 8 formation. Yet if you like the sound of a more calm and relaxing experience, then try to get the middle of the 13-car train, as I promise you that this spot will definitely not bug you at all. Who here wants the fun and excitement of such drop towers as Magma, just without the petrifying heights? Well, if that is you, then look no further, as for our number 8 position, we have Windmill Towers, my personal favourite type of drop tower, and for a good reason, because in addition to rising up one of the 2 windmill inspired towers, getting an amazing view across Tornado Springs, and then dropping again throughout the entire 1.5 minute duration, you will also spin and bounce consistently, creating a thrilling, fun and an all-round amazing ride that should definitely be on your bucket list. It is time to enter into the prehistoric world of the dinosaurs, as for our number 7 spot, we have the Velociraptor, which, as you can probably guess by the name, is not for the faint of heart. And you will not be wrong, with as soon as you have made it through the highly themed queue line and then boarded the train itself, you experiencing everything from some giant drops to extremely smooth bank turns to even an airtime hill, both forwards as well as backwards too. How awesome does that sound? The question is though, do you think you have what it takes to brave the Velociraptor? Comment down below. You can't have a theme park without a Zamperla disco, and Paultons Park is no exception. As for our number 6 spot, we have The Edge, the Paultons Park's, believe it or not, Zamperla disco. And so for starters, with this ride being so common, and the park being home to so many unique, highly themed, and to be honest, world-class rides, if you are visiting the park on a busy day, then I would highly suggest riding those first. However, if you do get a chance to ride, then you are sure to have an amazing time, with your giant spine-crushing disc spinning as well as rocking back, forth and over that W-shaped track. Top 5, were and coming in for this position, we have Magma, where you, Of course, if you think you have what it takes to brave this 25-meter drop tower, we'll be able to enter into the heart of an exploding volcano for a heart-racing experience. Nevertheless, what makes this ride top 5 worthy is the theming, because as much as dropping, rising and spinning around is totally awesome, in my standing in the queue line is just as fun, with all of its dinosaur animatronics, rockwork and smoke effects throughout. Therefore, even if it has a walk-on queue, spend some time taking in this absolutely incredible atmosphere. Have you ever wanted to fly through the sky like a pterosaur? Well, of course you have, and so you have got to take a ride on our number 4 spot, Flight of the Pterosaur, because on this fun family thrill coaster, you will be able to soar over the entirety of the Lost Kingdom with your legs dangling. And yes, you did hear me right there, guys. Whilst you head around its many high in the sky twists and turns, your legs will be completely dangling, really making you feel as if you are a flying dinosaur. Just make sure to ride at the start of the day, as with its one train operation, it can build up some seriously long queues as the day goes on. Get ready to ride the almighty Cobra. As for our number 3 spot on our top 10 list, we have the Cobra, and despite its not so creative name, as well as lack of theming compared to the newer rides, the coaster layout definitely makes up for it, with the 4-person hysterical train that you are sat in, slithering around many 31 miles per hour classic wild mouse twists, turns, drops, upwards and downwards helixes, in addition to those much beloved bunny hills at the end, causing you to get off either wanting to run away or go around again and again and again. What is the most intense ride in the UK? Well, I'd be surprised if yours is not our number 2 spot, Cyclonator, as on the country's newest thrill attraction, it has taken the word intense up a notch, and I think just by watching the giant swinging and spinning disc, it is very easy to know why. Although it is when you climb aboard that you realise the full extent of these thrills, as not only do you head to crazy heights in the sky, but the wind in your face as you head from side to side is truly like nothing else. And so for all of those daredevils out there, a trip to Paultons Park would be nowhere near complete without being blown away by the Cyclonator. We have made it to the number 1 spot, and in my eyes for the best ride at the park, we have got no other than Storm Chaser. And where do I begin when talking about this ride? As if I was going to talk about every great part, we would literally be here all day. Yet to start from the beginning, from the moment you realise that Tornado Springs is home to a max spinning coaster, you'll instantly want to jump aboard. And you should definitely do just that, as words literally cannot describe how amazing its layout, as well as of course funny interactions with the other spinning cars, really are. And so I think it is very easy to see why this is at our number 1 spot. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.